I hope I don't miss. Every day I be running to the bag. I gotta stack them chips. These niggas they be hating, they be mad. I got a rolling on my wrist. Shorty said she like my drip. Drop. Said she like my drip. Drop. Shorty said she like my drip. Drop. Said she like my drip. Tell me where you wanna go. We can take a trip. Baby, tell me where you wanna go.
Hi guys, my name is Sierra.
My name is Gabriella, and today we'll be talking about various topics like slut shaming,
Catcalling,
and sexual assault. And this video will be to show y'all how serious this case is and how women shouldn't be treated as like we are piece of trash or meat or anything like that, and how also we should be treated like with respect, and as much as we females respect males, we should be treated.
No, I've never catcalled anybody.
How about sexual abuse?
No, never.
And slut shaming, like you and your friends are hanging out and one of them calls a girl walking past a slut or a hoe. Have you ever laughed or like added anything to it?
Yeah, there was this one time we were all in a car, and then for like the jokes and stuff like that, you know, some of my friends were actually like, you know, they would say something like "hi, beautiful" and stuff like that, and then like, I guess for all of us at the time, you know, it is a joke, but you know, you never really think about what they're thinking at the same time. So yeah.
So what if somebody did that to your mom or your sister? How would it make you feel?
Yeah, I wouldn't like it at all. For real. Like I said, I at the moment you don't really think about like how they're feeling. You just like think about the jokes, but I wouldn't like it at all.
So you agree with me that it is not a funny situation or a thing to joke about?
Yeah, it's really nothing you should joke about, and you know, I don't see myself doing it.
Tell me one time that you experienced slut shaming.
well, I would say almost every other day because boys want to get on my nerves, but it doesn't work.
So how did it make you feel?
It makes me feel annoyed, but then again, when they call me those words, I know I'm not that. So.
And how did you react the first time it happened to you?
Oh, I cursed them out.
Tell me about a time that you experienced catcalling.
Let's say almost every time I go out in the dark.
How did you react to it?
Well, one time I've been catcalled and it was just like frightening, so I was scared, and so I called, you know, at the time, my boyfriend.
How did it make you feel?
It made me feel scared.
Tell me about the time that you experienced sexual assault.
Well, this boy would not let go of me, and I just kept telling him let go. So when he did not let go, you know, I had to take force and kick him in the area.
So, what was the end of the experience?
The end of the experience, I felt so bad, but then again, I didn't because he didn't let go of me, so.
Thank you very much, Jane. Like that. So have y'all ever made a female experience such actions?
Man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bad Jane walk past, you gonna be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, you hear me?
Alright, so like if I'm in a group with my friends, my friends,
Oh yeah,
my friends, yeah, I've been in a situation where my friends have said something, but like I've not said a joke, any of that. I was just like quiet. I didn't say anything.
He's capping. He's
I
capping.
stand, I'm being so
He's
serious.
capping.
So have you ever watched him made a female experience that?
I never watched him, but I know he capping because this is Bobby we're talking about. This nigga's capping.
So, thinking and saying all this, how do y'all think females react or feel about
They
this?
feel disgusted. They feel disgusted.
So why do it?
I don't know why they feel disgusted. They should be glad we
don't
talking
listen to
good
him.
about them. Because we talking good. They act like we talking bad with them. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? They look good to us. We're not making them look bad.
But sometimes it makes them feel uncomfortable.
I don't know why.
So we got two different opinions. That's good. So have y'all ever sexually assaulted anybody?
Oh no, never that. Never that. Never that. Never that. Never that.
Have you ever slut shamed anybody? Slut shaming, the meaning is like when somebody walk past or when y'all talking about somebody, y'all call her a hoe, a slut, a thought, or anything like that. Y'all can.
I
I've done that
mean,
before. Yeah.
if she a crank and a
That's
gun,
it, yeah. She a crank.
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, damn, she a gun. I'm not gonna say she a gun. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be like that. You hear me?
Have you ever?
What he said, yeah, I'm gonna just be like.
What he said. So what is gun, gun, gun?
A gun
means that
means
she
that
goes for every guy.
like say if it was like 5 deep right here and
She'll go for all
a
of us.
dot walk past, that means she wanted all of us right here. She was all of us.
Okay, so it's kind of complicated in the way you describe it. However, yes, it happened before. It was in college. It was a group of friends that were very jealous, and as a result, they thought that it was best for them to do that, and to call me names or to, tell people, things about me that weren't true, to try to make me to feel, really sad, or, to really try to bully me in some aspect. And they even tried to do it in a group so that it made it that much more, I guess, powerful as far as what they thought. However, because at that point I had really built up my self-esteem, it really didn't affect me as much as they thought it would.
So how did that make you feel?
I actually felt betrayed because some of them were my friends at one point, or what I thought were my friends, but they really weren't, not at all. And they actually turned out to be not friends at all. And looking back on it, the person that stood by me during that time, we really are the best of friends, and we still are friends to this day. So the rest of them have moved on and have up and down lives. However, the two of us have remained successful.
Have they ever came across you and apologized or anything like that?
Yeah, years later, one came and apologized. The others did not. However, I was fortunate enough to have or unfortunate enough to have a situation where one of the people who made fun of me at that point, she was very ill, and I had the opportunity to go and to see her. And instead of me really not going and just being like, she did this to me and really being mean about it, I actually went to see her. And it actually was something that, to me, was powerful, because when she saw me, even though she wasn't able to speak, she was able to cry and to really kind of show me that she didn't really mean the harmful things she said. And for me, I was the bigger person, and I was able to do that. And actually, it turned out that she passed away shortly afterwards. So for me, that was very powerful. And you have to learn how to grow up and forgive people. So that was my lesson.
So do you believe that the youth is the cost of all of these sexual abuse, like the way they dress, the way they speak to males, or the way they carry themselves?
No, I don't believe it is about, number one, I don't believe it's about the way you dress. I don't believe it's about the person themselves. I believe it's something that's in what I would call an inadequacy of the person who's doing it to that individual. Because that person could be wearing a regular, jeans and a t-shirt, and that's not, something that's different. It's common. People wear sweatshirts, jeans, stuff like that, and people still, talk to them any kind of way and, don't respect them. So to me, it's all about a respectful way. And if you're taught to treat women in a respectful way, then you'll do that. If you're not, then of course you'll do things like these people are doing, where they're bullying people and they're calling them all kinds of names and things like that. And you participate in things like that instead of being mature and rising up. Now, all young people are not bad. Some people will stand up and say, no, you're wrong. Like, you need to stop. That's not cool. So there are people standing up, and as far as the young generation, but there are others who just continue to go along with what I call the status quo. And that's pretty much what's, happening at the moment. And it may not be right, but there are some out there that are going to stand up for right.
So tell me about one last experience about sexual assault, if you have ever experienced it, and how did it make you feel?
Yes, I have experienced it, unfortunately. But what I was able to do was, number one, it's very important to get counseling. It's very important. Some people think that that's a shameful thing. That's something that people, only certain types of people go and get counseling. No, everyone who has had any traumatic experience needs to go get counseling. That is the sign of having good mental health, is understanding that you need help and that you can't deal with everything on your own. So talking to someone who's objective, who, does not judge you and can help you to get to the root of the problem and solve that problem, so you can move on in life, that to me, that's the most important thing, because had I not done that, I would not be Dr. Sharon Carlton today. So I think that it helped me to be more successful and to go forward where I could have been stuck.
So what's one message that you can give to the youth or anybody that has experienced the same experience that you have experienced, or like anybody that's making people experience these situations or cases?
Okay. So the first thing I would say is to those who have participated in slut shaming or catcalling and any other disrespectful manner, I would say to them, stop it immediately. Number one, you are causing problems for the person who's the victim of that, but also you're setting yourself up for a pattern that's going to actually grow bigger in the future. It starts off with little things, and then it becomes this huge thing later. What you don't want to do is end up losing a job because you sexually harassed a woman or a man, either way. And you don't want to end up, getting yourself into situations where some women don't take it. They fight back. And so they don't answer in a very nonviolent way. And then I would say to them from that point, once they understand to stop that, try to build yourself up, because it has to be something in you that's lacking. The other thing is those women who or men who've been sexually abused or assaulted, I would say to you that don't think that's the end of your life, and do not at all let that be your self-esteem. But keep on going, get some counseling, get yourself in a healthy way, that you learn how to love yourself and learn how to increase your self-esteem. Because eventually, what you'll understand is that you have a purpose, and you are here for that purpose. And in order for you to do it, you have to keep moving. And that's what I would say to them, keep